हरि के जन सतिगुर सतपुरखा बिनऊ करऊ गुरु पासी रहरासी साहिब. O humble servant of the Lord, O true Guru, O true primal being, I offer my humble prayer to you, O Guru. Question is, what is prayer? Need there be another thing or body separate from you for praying? The word praying is beautifully understood when you take its counterpart in Sanskrit, prarthana. Arth means desire. Whenever you usually pray, and we all keep praying, our prayers are to the world, our prayers are to people, to situations. Whenever we normally pray, there is a desire behind it, arth. The desire obviously is a product of conditioning. Desire obviously is material, as all desires are bound to be. It is about a thing, a person, or an idea. Prarthana means that arth, desire, is being surpassed. Pra-arth, beyond desire. So now I cannot ask for a thought, a thing, or a person. Now what is left to ask then? Because the world is only these thoughts and objects. Going beyond these, there is no world at all. If you say do not ask for anything material, then actually you cannot ask for anything, because whatever you ask for would be material. So surely that means that prarthana or prayer is not about asking, because whenever you will ask, there would be an object of asking. Two things are bound to be there whenever you would ask for something. One, there will be somebody to whom you will ask. Second, there will be something that you will ask for. That is your normal desire, arth. Between desire and prayer is the same difference that is there between arth and prarth, or arthana and prarthana. In real prayer, both the characteristics of desiring are absent, and they are simultaneously absent. One of them cannot be absent without the other being absent too. One, there is nobody to whom you are asking. You know what that means? Neither the entity to whom you usually ask is there, nor you are there, and nor is asking. Because if there is nobody to ask to, and there is no asker either, then asking to is not happening. That is prarthana. You must understand this. The normal function of mind is to desire. In desiring, there is somebody to whom you are making a desire, expressing a desire. And there is an object of desire as well. Something I want. In prayer, there is nobody that you are praying to. There is nothing that you are praying for. And there is nobody who is praying. So what is prayer? Well, nothing. Neither is there anybody to pray to, nor is there anything to pray for, nor is there anybody who is praying. That is prayer. If you are still there, then it is not a prayer, it is just desire. If there is something to ask for, it is again not prayer, it is just desire. And if you know to whom you are praying, it is again not a prayer, it is again just desire. What does that mean? It means that prayer cannot be an activity. It means that you cannot call any of your actions as prayer. And all the stupidity that we do in the name of praying becomes invalid. You cannot say that I am going to the temple to pray. You cannot say that I am praying to the Lord. You cannot even say I am praying. Understand these three things. You cannot say I am going to the temple to pray for a son. You cannot say I am praying to the Lord. And you can't even say that I am praying. Prayer cannot be an activity. Then what is prayer? Prayer is your very being. Prayer is the very, very silent call of the mind. The deeper the silence, the truer the prayer. The noisier the call of the mind, the more it is just desire and not prayer. The more you are able to say, Lord, bless me with a son, or give me a promotion, whatever. The more clearly you are able to express and articulate it, the further you are from praying. The more you stand carrying all your personality and all your concepts and minds, the more you are present, the less is praying. So, you cannot pray. You can only be full of prayer. Understand the difference. You can only be prayerful. You cannot pray. In every movement of the mind must there be prayer. And only that prayer is responded to. Only that prayer is heard. When you are calling day in and day out, you might be eating, sleeping, walking, running, talking, but you are still praying. You are prayerful. Then that prayer will be surely answered. Surely answered. Because you are asking for nothing. There is no way somebody cannot answer you. You are asking for nothing. So how can he deprive you from getting what you are asking for? What are you asking for?
Nothing.
Nothing. So you get what you are asking for. Now your prayers are answered, always answered. And now you also know why your prayers are never answered. Because you never ask for nothing. Whenever you will ask for something, that prayer will remain unanswered. And you will come back saying, I prayed so much and yet the Lord is not listening. The Lord listens only when you don't ask anything. The Lord listens only when you don't ask the Lord. The Lord listens when you forget the Lord. The Lord listens when there is no Lord. Lord? Where is the Lord? I don't know any Lord. I'm just praying. To whom? Well, to nobody in particular.
So, how about since we have mind works, if there will be some desire or something, but if we say something and then we say, okay, I'm surrendering, and then of course, mind will again try to go back on that, but I'll keep saying, I'm surrendered. And then, how will the state be? Possibly, I will become better and better and going to nothingness only.
No, when you say I have surrendered, you have very cleverly left the option of not surrendering open. If you have surrendered, then you can also withdraw from surrendering. Are you not getting it? If I am surrendering, I may also decide not to surrender. I am still there. Surrendering is smaller than me. Who has decided to surrender? I may as well decide not to surrender. Even after surrendering, who remains? I remains, because I decided to surrender. You go and bow your head in front of a barber. Is that surrender? You have decided to bow your head. After some time, you will again raise your head. The option is open. And you have bowed as per your convenience. The barber is a service provider. And that's what you take God as, service provider. You go to the God and bow your head and you say, you please do something. And once it is done, you pay the fee and you come back. So kindly don't surrender. In surrender, you make God a barber. The whole thing becomes very barbaric.